In a secret military base, an experiment has opened an interdimensional door. The creatures coming out aren't exactly friendly, so it's up to you to slam the door in their faces, splat. Despite looking like Quake, Half-Life is also an adventure game where you'll need to solve puzzles and battle against love. Knowing Sierra's expertise, we can expect more surprises.
After 12 months of waiting, one of the most talked about games of the year has finally arrived. Its name is Half-Life, from a little powerhouse known as Valve. And it comes with the promise of revolutionizing the gaming world. Does it live up to the technologies created? Look at him wanting to mess up. In the game, you play the scientist involved in an experiment that goes terribly wrong. Add this. In a matter of seconds, the base where the test takes place is unrecognizable and full of not very friendly beings. Obviously, all the scientists and sources of order either died or are about to have a very pleasant end. For a change, we belong to a small group of survivors, and we'll do everything to try to come out well from this somewhat uncomfortable situation. Believe us when we say that this pearl from Volvo is truly the New York face, completely different. To begin with, and unlike other games of its kind, through argumentation, it's very good. It ends up behind a lot of the horror movies that are being made. As the game unfolds, you can count on big surprises, which we won't reveal to keep the pleasure of discovery. Another new feature is the introduction of characters we can interact with. If we do it to get through certain situations, we need to ask for help from surviving scientists, or convince certain elements from security sources to join us in our education. These last ones are a precious help, said to have prodigious accounting. Graphically, the game is off the charts. Everything above 2 and 1.y show. White 1.2 helps a lot, and below that, offline is seriously at risk of getting stuck rather than running. This loss. The hills are in more detail than... Its animation is almost lifelike. The detail in the scenes is exceptional, if not perfect. Sound-wise, there's no issue.
Philippe already stood you up.
We also couldn't miss trying the multiplayer option. It showcases all its glory. Thanks to it, our phone bill is a shocker, and the snow hours saw a significant increase. Half-Life is a brilliant game that dramatically increases the franchise's quality of in-ear interfaces.
He scores a 99% on Temple.
Your adventure in Half-Life begins at a dimensional gate. The first alien has just been beamed to Earth. Everything is peaceful. The inferno kicks off later. They explore rock chambers with futuristic structures. Colorful rays of light in all colors illuminate the walls. Thanks to high color mode, the research station is destroyed. The office is flooded. Parts of the office are radioactively illuminated. From the inconspicuous hole in the ground, a mighty octopus emerges. A powerful steel mech robot with a metallic shiny surface dances in time with gunpowder. Transparency effects in the damp wet. The malicious water monsters swim over the Yorda only after prolonged continuous fire. On the freshly mopped hallway, they slip and crash through the glass roof with a bang. Below, a pack of aliens waits for a victim or sets an ambush to pounce on them with gusto. Before the alien dogs go wild, the intergalactic lures sniff each other out in a deadlock. Only then do they rest up to attack Haleri. Wild mud battles ensue the sewage of the research station. They can duck and take out their opponents under the muddy surface. You can dodge as much as you want, but sooner or later it hits the villages.
Half-Life is a mix of Quake style and Resident Evil, where horror, action and adventure blend perfectly. The protagonists you'll meet will all have behaviors that depend on the situation, and you'll sometimes be surprised to see characters helping you. Yes, really. This refreshing game will definitely be a change from the shoot everything that moves. Grrr.